Well, turning back to Washington and the NSA surveillance scandal raising some new questions this week, certainly about technology and its growing role not only in government but in politics in general. Some critics are now openly asking if big internet companies like Google are powerful enough to actually influence the way you feel about politics. Robert Epstein is a senior research psychologist at the American Institute for Behavioral Technology. He launched his own study into the practices at some of these major internet firms, and he joins us now. So, Robert, this is some fresh information. You just recently presented it, and you were taking a look at search, when we actually search for something on the internet. What exactly were you looking for, and what did you find?
Well, we already know that from consumer research that if you're ranked very high in a search, that generates a lot more sales. So, companies spend billions of dollars now trying to push their products and services higher in search rankings just for that reason. So we asked a very simple question. Since those high slots, those high search rankings are so powerful, could they influence the way people vote? I thought we'd find a very, very small kind of effect. We found a huge effect. We found that just by playing with those search rankings, we could push voters, the undecided voters, we could push them one way or the other by 15% or more. In other words, you could, by altering search rankings deliberately, you could determine the outcome of many, many elections around the world. We also found that you could do this without anyone knowing that they're being manipulated. That's the really scary part.
So let's go back to, there's a couple parts we're going to have to talk about. It's a fascinating topic. You talked about some private companies and how companies, they try to push themselves up. So if I search, I want to buy shoes, a company's going to try to become the first thing that I click on. How do companies go about moving up so that they're at the top of the list? And how do political campaigns or organizations do it? Do they all do it the same?
They all do it the same way. It's through a process called link building. It's basically they're trying to fox the algorithms that companies like Google use to determine those rankings. They can also buy slots, of course, so those little paid ads, up at the top and over on the right. But the really, really valuable slots are the ones that are called organic. And yeah, companies are spending, just in this continent alone, they're spending $20 billion a year just on that process of a search engine optimization, it's called, or SEO, just trying to push higher and higher and higher. And yeah, political organizations do it too, but what we're very concerned about based on this new research is that a search engine company, if they wanted to support one candidate or another, the search engine company, they can alter those rankings as they please, and they can do it in such a way that no one will know what they're doing, and they literally can determine the outcome of elections.